I remember when I first started to refer to God as the universe, as an impersonal force, that my heart was completely shattered and broken. And this was in the beginning of what I believe is 2021, before COVID or around COVID. And now looking back as somebody who exited the new age and is now a follower of Christ, I can so clearly see that that was literally God's heart, our relationship breaking as if we had just broken up. I used to believe that God was an egoic God. I thought that He was there for me, but I did feel afraid of Him. I felt like whenever it came to anything biblical, that I had to be a specific way or He won't love me and He will reject me. This puts so much pressure on basically anyone who follows the Bible. That's not all that the Bible is. And if anything, they're telling you that a byproduct of His love is going to be transformation and renewal. But once I started to read the Bible from a relational lens, I was able to see that God is not just an impersonal force that is demanding obedience. God is actually someone who wants a relationship with you, and you are able to see in every single one of those stories how God is forming relationships with His prophets and disciples. So the more that you continue to see how those stories relate to a common theme in your life, where you constantly need reassurance, or where you're constantly falling into this spiral of shame, of guilt, of feeling inadequate, and seemingly think in the end that you're going to be disqualified because you need reassurance, or because you need, these questions answered, because you're still confused. God is showing you, like time and time again in the Bible, that confusion and faith can actually coexist, that you just need to consistently bring your thoughts to Him, because He knows exactly how the brain works. That to me already dismantled so much fear programmings based around His character, based on who I thought He was and how He would actually behave or react if I had to even, conjure up a visual, or if I were to ever meet God in the afterlife. Like, how do I build a foundation, a connection, a relationship with God if it's based off of fear? Once you begin to see yourself in a lot of these stories, or even just read the stories, because I was somebody who completely rejected God, and I never read a Bible in my life, but I grew up in a Catholic home and was surrounded by Christians and Catholics, and yet I was still surrounded by so much fear-based programs. I couldn't understand what they meant when they said God loves you, until I finally saw myself in a lot of these stories, a lot of the themes, the common themes